Okay, so we're live for a lesson. I'm gonna run 2 cameras today. And I might edit this one. So I'm basically just the coach from the sidelines today.
I want to ask David a question. Oh, nice.
That's what, one time I smashed my paddles together and you go, what's he doing? It's how I can sync up the audio and the editing. That's what this is for. Yeah, because it'll give it a spike in the audio so I can sync them together.
Oh, for editing. So I have a question for you about whether or not it's a bad idea for me to do this, which is, let's say I'm going to Lorena's 4.
Yep.
It's not a bad idea. You've gotten me several.
I know.
How could it be a bad idea?
Maybe I go there, trying to get Shar over a bit.
Yep.
Hang on. And then I do that.
Yep.
That okay?
It is.
It's a terrible idea, honey.
Yeah, I mean you're working the system.
Okay.
As long as she is over, because you're waiting for her to move to center.
Or close, yeah. Or, and I'm kind of lulling her. Like if I go back to Lorena's 4 like 3 times,
Yeah.
and I can disguise it a bit, and then just at the end.
But for us, it means we see him do it once. You don't go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. You go
We'd have to see it. So yes, so I would go.
Yeah.
I go there too, maybe?
Yeah, I would go 4, 4, and if she's not moving, then I do a deep 2
To
once
try to
she
get her
steps, and then a 4
And then
1.
So you, yeah.
Yes.
So get her lulled, but moved, right?
Correct.
Yep.
We want
okay.
her stepping towards center.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever you can come up with, really. Then you start creating your own patterns
Yep.
that you get real good at, that you can do a lot. You know?
Not only that, but everybody is different when you have a different person.
Correct.
Some people you can do it too easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Ben Johns can be in that court, but he's still going to get that shot, you know, right? He could be on that side, and he's going to put it around the post over here.
I was watching that game when Annalie was on the opposite side of him. I love the battles they had with each other.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh, I just watched that again last night, actually.
Uh-oh.
It was Callie Joe and
Yes.
Ben, yep. Okay.
That was probably not advised. It was I changed it out of the air.
Okay, so basically we're working the 2s and 4s system. I have 1, 2, I read it like a book, left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 2s and 4s are basically backhands of a right-handed player. I don't really change it for a left-handed player until they show something. So I just stick with the same system until somebody shows something. So I stick with the same system also. And then we're gonna repeat a bunch of stuff, Lorena, because you've watched all the videos, but you're new to the in-person. So the blueprint is go the 2s and 4s system. You know, we're opening up holes. We dink for a purpose. We dink to get a mismatch on the other team so we can open up a hole and put the ball through the hole and cause them to actually move and make a harder shot. We work the 2s and 4s system to look for an attack setup. So I don't want anything kind of above my knee could be an attack setup. I really don't want to try to win this shot, even though oftentimes it does win, but I want to look to get the real attack, which is an overhead, which is a 95% put away. The other ones, if we try to win with them, it's like 50-50. So we're dinking with a purpose. We're trying not to miss, which is the theme today for you. Every shot I want to make over. Your theme today is don't run through the shot. I want you stopped before they hit the ball, okay? We got to anticipate more. How far can I move until they're going to hit it? So if you watch me in the games, I'll just take little, you know, I'll float, stop, And then if I see something that's gonna go, then I'll crash. But then I'm stopped before they ever even move to hit that ball. That's important. Lorena, we're just gonna figure out, I wanted to get your blocks set today.
Doesn't Lisa have a theme? She told me she felt left out.
She's playing pretty good, but she's not paying for this, so I don't teach her. I'm not her coach anymore.
He graduated. He's not
She graduated from me.
He graduated.
Okay, so that's kind of what we're working on today. We're gonna start at the kitchen like we do, and then we're gonna expand back. We're not really gonna, and this is the drill. And then we're gonna play and we'll see how it goes. And we're gonna critique. So it's gonna be odd me not having a paddle, but we're gonna try it.
You can hold yours if it makes you feel better.
I'm surprised
You
he
could
doesn't
jump
have it
in.
in
When
his
I
hand.
get one wide out here, if you could just.
Okay, I'll just take that
Figured
one.
he was gonna be the Ernie man.
Okay, so let's start with our normal warm up. And we're gonna play for points here. 0-0-2. So our normal warm up
1,
is, we call it the
2,
soft game warm up, or
3, 4.
I call it soft game. So we do, it's a 0-0-2, it's just like a regular game. So it has to go 1, 2, 3, 4. The fish shot, the whole court's live on the fish shot.
Should I let her keep on getting that one? Versus,
Yeah.
Yes.
'cause it's hers.
So that's a good question. So she hits a dink deep cross, that is this person's ball. You don't want to stab in there. If she hits it shallow, then you can come get it, but you have to put it back in front of yourself. You don't want to put it back in front of your partner in that exact scenario.
But me as her partner, I saw her that she was in trouble.
Was it
And I
deep
had to
though?
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her ball.
It's my
Oh,
ball.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I have
She has to do her job, you have to do your job.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
102. 1.
So she's working a 2, a 4. That's what we call the bailout dink. Oh, nice dig.
Oh,
Oh, so
I
that
pulled out of your way.
no, you did,
that
and
is gorgeous.
I
It
should have
was in
really gotten
front
out of your
him.
way
It was in the
you
air.
were
He should have
following
moved
the
and got
shot.
that. She kind of crowded him maybe a little bit, but that was Gordon's.
Here one.
Actually, maybe I should go on the other side. So we're working 2s and 4s, trying to open up a hole. So we waited that ball bounce a little higher so it could be a little more aggressive on that dink. Not every dink has to be aggressive. So that's a great bailout dink there, to a 2. So she did an attack setup. It didn't work, and now she reset. Excellent. These are good dinks, man. A bailout dink, a nice, just little safe reset to a 4.
Nice patience.
And then she missed. She got the win.
1-0.
Yeah.
Okay, 1-0-2. So she's just kind of working a little 2. Backs her up there. That probably wasn't a great attack, right? It was below the net,
Yeah.
but you got Fritzy, so there we go.
102. I'm not fritzy today.
Oh, sass! We got no Fritzy and Boss
That
Lady.
didn't make it 4.
Not 4.
So if it doesn't go at least 4, we just start over. The first 4 shots are cooperative dinking, cooperative, and then the 5th one, you can attack if you want, if it's there. So she's doing a nice 2. That was a little dangerous. Kind of changing directions out of the air.
202. 1.
202. So he's working a 2. There's no lift. We got to dink to not miss. You don't want to ever miss. Air-free pickleball. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to be in play.
No.
So that was a pretty good attack, you know, attack setup, but she missed. The ball's got to go in play. That's important. So that should have been Lisa's.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Apologize.
Hey, no.
She kind of stayed put a little bit, but he just should have let her get it.
202. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're working the 2s. it worked.
301.
301.
3.
Just working the 2, and then she brings it to a 4. That's just a really good reset right there. And then she got caught a volley. So that one, Lorena, if it's up, so you're looking for 2 shots, okay? You're looking for that ball to come high middle, or you're gonna roll it at his right shoulder, okay? If they're split apart, then you roll it down the middle. And you're looking for a high shot in front of you where you are gonna inside out at his right shoulder. That was high enough for you to inside out. Yeah. Right, so that's not necessarily, this is the attack setup. So this is, we're setting up him to pop it up. That's why we want an upper chest on your flick. We don't want it right in his zone, but not hard enough where it goes out the back. Okay.
401.
So that's exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for that shot.
No,
Okay.
Hey, Jeff.
reset. Or this.
Yeah, your issue is
I take
your hands, right, your hands out here, so you're turning to always forehand. So when you get that shot anywhere in here, you're hitting it out the side,
right.
you know? Where if you turn more backhand bias, that should be a backhand shot.
Right.
And that's why your attacks are always cross court, because your hands are out here in front of you, sure. So I call it the barn door, which I said in the video. You're just closing that barn door, and it's a great shot when it happens, but you can't control it. Plus, you're always attacking in front of your partner, which is super dangerous.
Okay.
So how do we change that is something we'll have to figure out.
So the ball came above my knees.
Yeah.
But if I waited to send it there, it was going to be low.
Yeah.
So I went there, which I think we got lucky.
If it wasn't Shar, it got smoked. And you
Right.
chose
I mean,
your
it did
partner.
get smoked anyway, and
Yeah.
Lisa saved me, right?
Yeah.
So bad attack, really.
Bad attack, yeah. Yeah, you're not looking for that one. That's not one of your shots. It's a shot, but it's low percentage down the list.
Yeah.
You're looking for the 2 shots, right?
Yep.
So when we're on this side, we're looking for, we can do an attack from middle, down the middle,
Yep.
high, and we're looking for this inside out or this inside out in front of you.
So perhaps I should have taken that more middle, just to,
Yeah,
I mean, it was high enough.
Yeah, it wasn't really an attack, maybe. Not the 2 attacks we're looking for, but it's in the list. Just like an offensive lob is on the list, but it's not one of the higher percentage shots we're looking for.
Got it.
As we figure out our opponents, we can start going down that list of attacks and adding more. But in the beginning, we're just looking for the 2 most high percentage attack setups.
501.
Kitchen.
I can serve in the kitchen.
Okay, so we got good 4s working. Good 4s working. So what was your mental thought there?
I thought I could,
Win it.
well, just pressure her a little more.
Okay.
Looked like you went for a winner.
Yeah.
I rarely think winner, but I did think of speeding it up, and
And you
Yeah.
miss.
yeah, I missed.
Your goal today is not to miss.
502.
So I got to back off a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're thinking with a purpose. We're trying not to miss. We can still be smart, aggressive. Smart, aggressive.
That was an attack.
So Lorena, that should have been probably the bailout dink. I would have taken it off the backhand. And you turned for what purpose? You just felt you got trapped, or you were trying to hit that shot?
Trying to hit it a little deeper, a little faster, like he
I
said
feel
over
like
down
she there. could have attacked it.
Yeah, I think
From
you're
here?
right.
If
Yes.
she stepped back and
Okay.
made it a forehand, I feel like she opened up options to attack.
The
I agree
lower
with that, too.
options down, it's on the list. Those attacks are on the list. Yes, I can turn and roll back to a 4. Lisa turns and does an offensive lob back in that corner, but she sets it up off of somebody camping on a 4. And that's one of her shots. So we're all going to develop some of our own shots that become high percentage, and it might even overtake the ones I'm showing you. But we want to look for these first.
Okay.
High percentage, yeah.
And that was on my mind, but I changed my mind. So
Okay.
that's part of that process.
And that's why I like the 2s and 4s system, only thinking of the 2 shots. Because now we don't have to think, we just react.
Right.
But now we're like, oh, here's a cool shot. Let me try this
You're
one. Oh,
setting
wait,
up-
maybe not
you're
that one.
setting it up so that you know what 2 shots are coming back.
Correct. You're setting it up so you know what's coming back.
know
Your
what's coming back.
partner pretty much knows exactly what you're going to do. They're going to be ready.
602.
It's not the only attacks. They're just like the highest percentage that I found. That was good. Straight to a backhand. Just be ready for that to come back.
Yeah, I was going low down the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
702.
We always want to be ready for that ball to come back hard, and come back at us. Always. So these are good fours. A little bailout. Just out, but it was smart, but you missed, right? Your goal's not to miss, Gordon, today.
So I can't go for that shot.
You can, just make it.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like, so I can go for no missing, and I have to back pretty far off, because I will miss lobs. Like, I'll get them, and I'll miss them. I'll miss a sharp dink. I'll make some points off of it, but I'll miss some.
Yeah,
But-
and then you got to add your percentages.
So-
What's your percentages look like? Are they 50-50s?
Usually better than that. I mean, the sharp dink is 80-20. The lob is probably 75,
Now,
60 to
we
75.
want to try, because we went to this grip to eliminate our errors that we were making consistently.
Right,
So you're just going to have to judge
okay.
that.
But I can do a day, I mean, it might not be a bad, and you may be telling me to do this, where I say, no, today, do not miss. So the lob is 75-25, don't hit it,
Yeah.
because there's 25. That's 80-20 or whatever, don't do it.
And to me, I went 2 years trying not to miss.
Okay.
So it's not really just a day.
When I
you
just
know?
do a day.
You're like, hey, I made 5 shots. I didn't
Yeah.
miss. So now let me
Well,
experiment.
And it's also to see what happens. Like there, I got to, anyway, we'll see what happens.
I would just get the blueprint so sound and solid
Yeah,
first. Then you start adding your creativity to it.
Okay.
Because I love that lob. It's a great shot.
Yeah.
You know.
okay.
So that lob was that person's responsibility?
No, no.
He went from there to
The problem was so it's kind of an ambiguous dink because it was more middle, right? So then you guys are kind of frozen. You don't know who's who, but typically it would be this person's to come back. If they can get it out of the air, I like that, you know, because it saves you that running. But otherwise, it was on this side. That person is responsible for going back to get it.
Except
so
I-
that was you,
I put
right?
it back there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you put it middle.
Yep,
So it was
okay.
this person to go back and get it because it came from that side.
Ah.
Yeah. So great question. Okay, we're 1-6. There's definitely times to go harder on these dinks, but it's got to be there like that. It kind of bounced up high. Yeah, she feels 90%. That was an attack setup.
I was trying to reset.
Yeah, it was good. And he's just looking for that exact shot. That's why I want your brain laser focused
That's
on
great.
those 2 shots.
It's a great point.
Yes, because otherwise you start adding in these other
Right.
ones and you're not laser focused anymore. You're laser focused, you should hit 90% of your shots good, you know? I don't want to go down to 50%. So just good setups for the 2. Now, yeah, she's got a great cross-court backhand dink. So that was 2 of 3. 3s?
Nope.
Out. So that was off the bounce, right?
Yeah.
Is that one of the 2 attacks we're looking for? No, it's not. Let's try to laser focus.
611.
Yes, keep her.
Let's try to get 90% on these 2 shots we're looking for. And then you can always add in the other stuff depending on score, depending on player. So that should have been what?
I was going for the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget this around the post.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to move over because the sun's coming up.
That was up.
So I like that shot a lot. We just got to make it.
Yep. What's the score? I don't know. 8-1, 7-1. I started serving. No, maybe not. Nice shot.
Yep, so that's
was
what
pretty.
she's looking for. She's looking for something high that she can do a setup attack on. Once you can hit 50 dinks in a row without missing, then you can start getting a little more aggressive.
Well done, everybody.
But the goal is not to miss. Error-free pickleball. Throughout a whole match, tournament match, it really helps. No, don't give that back.
Open up
That's
the
your
window.
attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, 4. Never mind. Never mind. Yep, she was doing the first 4 shots. She's right. You just do give it back.
Good get.
Okay. So that attack was pretty sketchy. It bounced, right? So we try not to attack off the bounce because people can see it coming. If that didn't hit that net, she was going to kill your partner with it. Does that make sense? Let's look for the 2 shots coming off. So when you're on this side, we're looking for a ball above the knees. We're going to attack him inside out if it's up here, or we're looking for a roll down the middle, you know.
That's what I get.
But not attacking off the bounce. Sure, that works at 3-0, 3-5 all day long, but we're trying to be better. Just look for the 2 shots right now. That's the drill. Great bailout dink. He got back ready. Lisa came over. So she didn't feel like she had the attack there, and that's okay. So you didn't feel when you took that one out of the air that it was
Attackable?
attack setup?
No.
Because it doesn't have to be great. It just has to be pushed to their upper chest.
I think it's me.
And then the next one is coming. So I think,
I think
Go ahead
But
and
I think
take,
they got
I
a
have to
point,
see those
maybe.
more now.
I don't know.
I want you just looking for that, yeah. And go ahead and take a little bit of risk, you know.
I think they
Yeah,
got
it
a
wasn't
point.
the best
isn't
shot,
it?
but if it's up
Yeah,
there
so-
above your knees, go ahead and try
So
it.
Lorena started surveying, got a point, yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay. Grade 4, a bailout dink. That's what we call a bailout dink, 2-2. That was an attack setup. He was ready with his shield, but I do like that a lot. And you went forward, which is the first I've ever seen her do. We want to try to attack in front of us, just like
That's
that.
a great shot.
Was that 5?
Well,
Yeah, that
yeah,
was the 5th shot.
she served it.
Oh,
yeah.
she served it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the server's basically always the one. The server team is the one that can attack first.
I did 2 and you did 4. I missed
10,
10-2.
10-2.
Okay, 10-2. So I don't know why she's not rolling that. So good, attack in front of her. Whoa, what a dig and a reset, super nice. That was a perfect time to go for a 1 because Gordon had moved the middle.
Go.
Oh, yes!
Bad.
Exactly
Correct.
right. So
Fine.
Lisa, why were you giving those back that were out of the air instead of doing a
I
roll?
was reaching. I was reaching for him.
Just a nice little push to her shoulder. I think it's there.
My weight was on my heels.
Okay, so she didn't feel comfortable and balanced.
Yeah, I was
So you don't do a setup attack if you're not balanced.
10-2.
So that's what she was doing.
1,
I
2,
thought it was there.
3.
So we're at 10-2. Excellent. That's a good redirect. You can always redirect if you go back in front of yourself. Okay, good. Take the risk.
Playing this game.
Because I want you seeing those shots. They might not go over, but we're looking for the 2 shots that come back off of our shot, and we're going to go ahead and take the risk on those because we're training our brain.
I think the thing with me is that I'm used to doing it with my backhand.
Okay. Yeah, and we want it because otherwise you would turn, because you like turn it to your forehand, which opens the court for that team.
Right.
I look for that, you know. If somebody does that, like Greg, I know I can get their team out of position by just working the 2s and 4s. Okay, so that's pretty good.
Sweetie, I've got your glass.
Okay, so we're switching. It might be. Oh, it's getting close to sunglass time. All right, is everybody enjoying this? Let's make sure we hit that like button.
Inside out roll.
Hit the like button. So this is probably some coaching I'm going to do this year. Just bring your foursome. Bring your foursome, and we'll teach you these systems. as long as you can, you know, already have a good drop, a good dink, then we can work on this strategy. If you don't have a good drop, good dink, then we do skill drills. But once I get somebody up to a point where they can drop and dink, you know, 90%, then we can really take it up a notch strategy-wise.
So I think
There should be a white one in there.
I feel like what you told me actually made this big difference in my head. The don't miss.
Yeah.
Like I missed the one aggressive dink, and I missed the lob.
Yeah.
After you talked to me about it, scolded me a third time. It takes 3 times for me to hear
Okay.
it. My backhand, every time it was, I just thought in play and neutral.
Yeah.
So I was going for closer to the net. Don't give, right?
Yep.
Because sometimes the other thing that happens is I go for the aggressive one.
Yeah.
It goes too deep and it gets picked off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it didn't miss after that. So I kind of wonder about
That was
just,
the mental thing. So me, when I have the one set up to really go aggressive, that's when I go aggressive. But I know I'm 90% going to get it over and in.
Right.
Where right now you're kind of 50-50 here, 50-50 here, but now you were 90% and waiting on that aggressive one that's set up for it.
Yeah.
So it looked like you turned a corner there.
Well, we'll see if
Another
I keep
corner.
it turned. But
Just don't turn 4 corners and then you're back to square one.
okay, want to switch it up? What do you
Yeah,
want?
I'll rotate around.
So,
However you guys do it, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're doing the same thing, 2s and 4 systems. The drill, we don't want to miss, and we're just looking for the 2 shots that come off of this team's shot, right? Which are basically inside out attacks, forehand rolls, right? Just look for the 2 shots.
I want to lodge a complaint about this person.
What do we do now?
Well, you're looking very intimidating and confident. I don't like it.
She does have a lot of confidence right now. She just won a gold medal in Kansas. She's an international gold medal.
Start
winner.
over. That's not 4 cooperative. 4 cooperative. Here we go.
This
Okay.
is kind of distracting. Mike.
I know.
Yeah,
Here we
it's
go.
Allowed
part,
to step on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go.
part of the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so serving, that should be, that's your attack. So you can, I mean, that one's set up for one of these,
Yeah.
you know, right? Just right up to the upper chest. Or sometimes I'll slide over and hit that backhand,
Oh, that's
right?
what you do.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
went forehand, that's where that one is.
Yeah.
Because you didn't feel you had it, so you just gave it back. But you had earned that shot, and you need to take it.
Nice shot.
0-0-1.
So we're looking for the exact shots. We're looking for a volley above our knees to be able to do an attack setup. High percentage, look for the rebound, and then put it away.
That's okay.
That should be yours.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I went like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was yours, Randy. He shouldn't have been in there. He attacked in front of you. Shar, great defense, you know. But I would have inside it out in front of you, Gordon.
Yeah.
So when that ball bounces in front of you, you need to be on that line. That was perfect. Right shoulder. It was going to go in if it didn't hit her. And that's part of the game. Part of the game is hitting people. It is what it is. Try not to hit them in the face, but
Go to the feet now.
but that is part of the game. And I hope everybody wears eyewear all the
That's
time.
perfect tomato right now.
2, 3,
I meant to.
4.
Okay, so we're working. So she likes to go back and use her forehand. So good bailout. Yeah, so that was perfect. He used that bounce to really push an aggressive 4, but 90% you were going to make that shot.
Oh, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yep. We're looking for 90%
I wasn't looking for a put away.
shots.
1-1. 1-1-1. Wait, hang on.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do cooperative.
Got to serve like nice. You're not looking to win the serve. Yeah, right there. Just a nice bounce.
Cooperative.
You don't have to be John Appleton. There, one. I don't care. Look at how good that was.
Okay, let's reset our brains. Come on.
101.
The first 4 shots are cooperative.
3,
And then the fifth shot,
4.
now it can be attacked. So these are just smart. Working the 4, the great bailout dink. Yes, Lorena. There you go.
I like that.
Yeah,
like
and
that a
call
lot.
and say mine. You know, Lorena, get in there. Let him know that he shouldn't be in there. So that's a shot
1,
where it
2,
was an attack off the bounce,
3,
but it was just set up
4.
so perfectly by her attack setup.
1, 2,
Okay, 3-1-1.
3, 4.
So we're working the 4. Yeah, some of these they are attackable. So I think she
Go.
hit that off the ground. Oh, way to hang in there. Did you attack that off the ground, Lorena, I think? Yeah, let's not do that. No, it's not for the drill. It's not the drill. We're looking for the only 2 shots to attack off of. High percentage. If you attack off the ground, it's easy for the other team to see.
2,
Now,
3.
it is a good attack. It's on the list.
Got it.
But we're just looking for the highest percentage. The
Got it.
2 shots that come back typically off of our shots. There's always 2 shots. So that's in the list of attacks for sure.
Not in this drill.
Not in this drill. Let's look for the 2 above the knee, out of the air, attack setups to the chest. That's what we're looking for.
And I let it go thinking it was going to be out.
Yeah.
Smart. 4, 1.
That was a good lead.
4, 1, 2. 1,
It was really good.
2,
Yeah, it's a good lead for sure.
3.
So we're looking for the 2 shots. We want to get that locked in, and then we can go deeper in our list of attacks. Okay? Just not above the knee, so it wasn't quite there. But we're learning, you know? See, that one was definitely going to be an attack, but not in this drill. This drill, that's what we're looking for right there. Yes. So that was an attack setup. You got her moving back, you went upper chest, she kind of floated it, and then now you had even more room to work. But I wouldn't have put it cross court. So we're just looking for that ball out of the air to do an inside out, just
That's
like
perfect.
that. That was just
I
set
should have
up
reset
so
that.
perfectly. And once we have these 2 in our brain, that's what we're going to look for, and we become super good at it. And then once those are automatic, we can add in a
4.
3rd attack.
2-4. 2.
1,
But for now, you
2,
don't want 10 attacks in
3,
your brain. You
4.
just want 2 attack setups. The real attack is the overhead. So I like that a lot. I liked it. You're just training your brain right now. It's okay if they got it. You're training your brain. Yeah, everybody's got a million attacks, but how high percentage are they? Okay, let's not miss.
She was a 2. Yeah.
So that
4,
probably
3.
should have been a dink bailout there because she kind of got trapped. So she's just working the 2 and 3, trying to create a hole. Yes, Lorena.
Great work,
Oh,
Lorena.
kitchen.
Oh, no. I thought you picked it up. That's why I went in.
Your momentum was still moving after your
Oh.
shot. So
Okay.
it could be 10 minutes, and if you're sitting there,
All right. I was just
That's
so
kitchen.
relaxed. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to go in there, but
kitchen. Don't argue with the coach.
no arguments.
4, 3. 4, 3, 2.
Rule number 1.
Okay, so we're looking to be aggressive on the shots above the knee. So not really above the knee.
Yeah, I was thinking about the previous one where I like backed
Yeah.
up and I should have been.
Right, so if that ball is dinked in front of you,
I've got to
you
lean.
want to be leaning in,
Yeah.
ready. If that ball's dinked in front of you and you go backwards, you
Yeah.
just give them the world.
Yeah.
We're looking for that to come out of the air so we can attack it, attack setup. And she
Right.
caught herself by going backwards, yeah.
5, 3, 2.
We don't want to do that.
1, 2.
Unless it's going to be an overhead,
3,
then you're allowed to go back.
4.
So he's just being calm. He's just trying not to miss. That's his goal for the day, is not to miss. And he missed.
3, 5.
But he's not missing as much, so that's good. So you can be aggressive on your dinks when the time is right. That was good. So gave her a volley. She found a hole. You know, we're either going to find a hole or we're going to hit upper chest on the person. But you don't need to go upper chest when there's a big hole. So that was cooperative. Otherwise, she would have attacked that. So she's just working with 2s and 4s, trying to get a mismatch here, trying to open a hole.
Sorry.
So that's definitely one of the attacks, but not now.
But, well, not only that, but it was so low and I missed it, so all I could do was love it.
Yeah, it was low.
4, 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that she just defended that way, it sounds like. And there it is. Yes, that's picture perfect. That's exactly what should happen. Attack setup, it pops up, and the real attack is that overhead. And you didn't hit it out the side, you know?
Right.
You hit it forward. A lot of times that you're coming this way and you hit that out. That was great.
5, 5. 2.
Excellent. So we're really thinking about hitting with a purpose. Yes.
Watch your number over there.
Oh, see.
So when you do that shot, my retreat is back this way.
Oh. Because,
Yes.
All right.
Because that's going to give you the most room to defend, right? If we go back this way, you're going to get drilled. It's just a mismatch with you and your partner, but that's what they're trying to set up. Yeah, so I defend here, I retreat back here, calm, slow, you know,
6, 5.
getting ready to defend.
2.
Okay, 6-5-2. So we work just a lot of dinking because if you have a good drop, yes, excellent. So you're looking for that, right?
Yes.
And you didn't hit it out the side. That was great.
Move your feet.
Moved your
That was the
feet.
biggest thing that I saw. You got in position by moving your feet.
Yeah, great.
Got it.
Yeah,
7,
sometimes
5.
she tries to stay put and reach. That's good. Got to move our feet in this game. The more athletic you are, the better. So these are just good 4s. Good. That was it. That was it. So she just floated a 2, and Char's looking for it. So now you're not surprised, right? You're looking for that exact attack, and your percentages go through the roof. And they are so hard to defend. So it's an attack setup, but sometimes you can just win off the attack setup. But you're not trying to win it. You let it happen.
Nope.
Oh, punched it out the back. So we don't want that to happen. So she had the shot and just got a little too aggressive on it.
5, 8, 1. 1,
So we're at 5-8.
2, 3.
It's tough to earn that shot and then you just totally miss it. That's, oh! But that was it. You got the attack set up and you missed it.
I blew the one before that because it was a volley.
Yeah.
And I should have done something.
Inside,
with it.
inside out flick right at his upper chest. Maybe we'll just do upper chest for now, and then eventually we want to move it to a shoulder. We're going to move it to a hip, you know, right or left hip. But right now, maybe just upper chest is best
5, 8.
5, 8, 2.
because we
5,
want
8,
them
2.
to lift it up.
Sorry. I think I started. You're right.
Okay.
Good out.
Just out. Good call. Way to let it go.
8, 5, 1.
So just a little aggressive on her 4.
That wasn't cooperative.
Go again. So it bounced off the number.
That's 1,
They're
2.
little rubber discs.
3.
And usually
4.
you can still play it off of there, but it doesn't bounce normally. So that was, I wouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. Get it, get it.
Good try.
Okay, good try.
No, Lisa served.
So that's a good little bailout dink, and she comes back to a 4 back in front of herself, which is smart.
You got it.
Oh, she floated it up.
Here you go. I got one. I got one.
Okay.
Just a little panic off the net.
Yeah. So they know what they did. It is. What it is.
5-8-1.
We'll just leave that for now. Somebody will get it.
2,
Okay, 5-8.
3, 4.
So this is just good stuff here. Oh, they got it. They got the pop-up. So sometimes Gordon issue, I feel, he looks for an attack, but he gets tall and hits down on it instead of staying low where you can see the ball better. That's what I think. So we're trying to eliminate dinking errors, and then that's the next error we need to eliminate for Gordon, because we've pretty much eliminated a lot of all the other errors. Okay.
5-2.
And Char's being really, normally she is super uber aggressive on these dinks. And it's great, but when she starts missing, it just misses. So she's made a decision not to miss, which is awesome. Yeah, so there's more attacks in here. So it looks like you didn't drop step, you didn't bend your knees, you're standing up. You're being lazy. Sometimes he tries to stay so calm, he gets a little too calm. That's the shot right there. That's what we're looking for. High percentage. There's always other attacks, but we're looking for the highest, the two most highest percentage attack setups. This is just a good little dink battle. Okay, yep, bail out. So she should have bailed out dink right to here. If you get caught over here, I just bail out right to there. I bail out early too. I don't try to let myself get into trouble if I can. So once you do extreme angles, once you do an extreme angle, you can get an extreme angle back. So unless you're better at those extreme angles, you better do the bailout dink. Okay, that's good. So now we're going to bring it back to the baseline. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to do this again, rotate around.
Third rotation. Yeah.
Yep, third rotation.
You and I. Yep. It doesn't matter to me. Keep doing what you're
Okay.
doing.
So now you can do any attack you feel is right. And we'll see what happens. Okay? Any attack. If you feel there's an attack, go for it.
2, 3.
Excellent. That's exactly what she's looking for. That's one of the two high percentage attacks right there. Attack setups, I should say. Because we're waiting on that ball to come back, and then we're going to overhead it. So that's one of Lisa's favorite attacks. Okay, so it got a scramble, and Lorena went for a low percentage and missed. Okay, 2-0. Ooh, off the.
Side out. You were 2-0-2.
She was anticipating that one to hit off the number again too, so she just kind of. She didn't drop step. Where's your drop step, Char?
Yeah.
So Char's standing here trying to do pickup and not give herself room when she would just do that. You have all the, you keep the ball in front of you, you have all the room in the world.
Yeah, I just forget about that.
Yeah.
We need to drop step there. Give ourselves room. So we've opened up other dinks. Gordon was there.
That's mine.
It went back beyond the kitchen line. It should have been Gordon's because that's what happened. She popped it up. It was a tough shot. She turned an easy shot into a tough shot. An easy shot for her partner. Drop step. Hey, there we go. Much easier. So this is a nice look. She's just going to work the fours. That should have been a bailout dink all day. He had the stretch. That ball just should go right back right here and start over. Because even if he gets that across, his team is out of position. So it's just not a good shot. And he missed, which we're working him not to miss today. Just working the four. Whoever's in control just needs to stay. Yeah, Lorena, that was it.
I know. It came off the edge.
But she missed it.
All right.
3, 2, 2.
Yep, that caught. Probably a little overhit, but it made it. It caught. We want at least a couple feet of room around this court.
The other.
We don't want to go outside like a 2-foot spot.
No, 4-2. 4-2. Can you
Question?
be careful about going to Lisa's, even her 2 there, because any float high and she will attack, and she's very good at it. So you noticed I was changing to go to the 4. I didn't care who it was, right? Nice shot.
Okay, so that was the right shot. Lisa likes to turn and do a forehand roll across, which is one of her shots,
5, 2, 2.
but she's perfected it. And he did try a, yes, now that one. That was perfect, Lorena. So she did an attack setup, it came back, another attack setup, and then she had the put away, the high percentage put away. So, not sure what happened there. She missed it. I think she changed her mind.
Come on.
Okay, we're doing cooperative dinks, and now it's open. So she's working the 2, come back to the 4. That's a great pattern. Very safe. That was great. So nothing he could do. It came off the rubber pad. So he's anticipating a lower dink. So once it came off the pad, it just lifted up. It is what it is. But I'd rather have these numbers down than not.
2-6.
Instead of
2-6-2. 1,
marking the court.
2, 3, 4.
You can just put tape down. It works better.
Watch it.
Ooh. So she just worked him. Worked his 4. Gave him a 3 volley. It probably should have been attacked, but he wasn't balanced, so the attack wasn't there. But if you let that bounce, you get an easier shot. So she's working. This is a 2 battle, 2s and 2s. That was a little risky. Shar should have been ready and smoked that. Okay, yo! So just that movement by her got him to hit the net. She was just working the 4, and just that movement alone got him to miss. It works.
She broke the plane. Oh.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Pro shot, but too risky. Let's get 2 feet over that net.
7, 2, 2.
7-2-2. Good bailout dink right there.
All right.
Great
There you go,
bailout dink,
2-7.
Shar.
Thank you. 2-7.
That was not cooperative.
Yep, go again.
That was the 3rd.
The
2.
first 4 have to be cooperative.
3.
2, 3, 4.
4.
Now it can be attacked. Oh, you were there, Lorena.
Tipped up.
Yep, you jumped
Jumped
up.
as you were top spinning, so you missed it.
Stay low and balanced. Okay, so we're doing a 4 to 4, a 4 to 3. Oh, that should have been so good shield. So Shar, if that should have been Shar,
Yeah.
right? That should have been inside out, right at Lisa.
Okay.
Instead, you coughed it up.
Yeah.
3-7-2.
You should be looking for that. So he's going neutral dinks, a couple feet over, very super safe. There's, that's the barn door shot. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be there sometimes, but you got to be able to do both shots.
Yeah. We need
Yeah.
a lesson.
Okay. And we got a lesson with
4-7-2.
tomorrow.
1.
Because that's just her normal is this barn door, which has a ton of power, but you can't really control where it ends up. Yes. So that it's not one of the two, but it was set up, but we're allowed to do any attack we want right now. Yeah, Shar should have been ready with her shield ready.
What do you got?
7-4. 1.
4-1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When that ball's in front of you, get
Right.
ready for an attack. Get your shield up. I have a video called Shield you should watch. So good, Lorena. So whenever you give a decent player a volley, you turn them into a pro. So try not to give volleys. There's time to
Yep.
give a volley, but for the most part, you want it to bounce. So he needs to be ready with the shield there. And I don't know what that was. He tried to go for a miracle. Yeah, if you get it, everybody says, whoa, what a great shot, but how many do you get and how many do you miss? Your percentages have to be good. So she didn't attack off the bounce. It worked. We're allowed to do that right now. I want them to test. Yes!
So good.
Excellent.
So easy.
So that is completely under control, high percentage.
Thank you.
And what the mistake was is Lorena gave him a volley. We try not to give the other team a volley. We want to bounce it at their feet. So
That's fine.
It is?
Yep. It's going to bounce here. It's mine.
it's okay. Let's go back to that one.
It was dropping.
Yeah, it was
And
probably
then it bounced.
normally that's too low to attack. You're just doing the drill, attacking anything. So be it. But yes, normally in a game, higher percentage is letting her take that off the bounce. Yep. Yeah. So that's one of the big errors people make is not knowing who gets middle. And there's definitely a rule. Okay, just good dinking. That's a good read. Oh man, that's a great redirect
I
because
was
she
going to have a tough
redirected
time
in front
getting
of
it. It was
herself.
sharply hit. I was glad you took it. I don't know if I would have gotten it or not.
It was should have been Gordon's. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I was getting it. I was out of position. So 5-9, 5-9-2, 1, 6-9-2, 3.
So that ball, if that ball
Four.
goes middle, coming from the angle, diagonal from you,
Oh!
did you miss or make it?
Wait, mixed it.
What?
Missed. That was your barn door, yeah.
Barn door though.
But that was the right attack.
I just need to
You gotta
go
go straight.
straight.
Not
Yes,
Yeah.
because that's the barn door.
Yeah. I saw it. And
So
all
yes,
four.
more. But that's going to be, yeah, probably a drill session.
9-6-1. Yeah.
It's one of her main misses and one of her best attacks also. But drop step, drop step.
Get that barn door.
Now get out of your head, Shar.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
Kill
it.
it.
Get out of your head.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Shar, once she gets a little frazzled, then she can't think straight. That needs to be a drop step. Good shield. You're not drop stepping, Shar.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're getting trapped and then it's popping up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's something people are going to see. Oh, she doesn't drop step. Now you're just going to get peppered on that backhand at that left foot. Yep. At the higher levels. Otherwise, people don't even know what's happening.
They don't know what to do.
But I like to teach upper levels because it's way more, I like to teach strategy. That's my favorite thing. And then this is my 2s and 4s system. And then a big part of my game is Dynamite Doubles by Helly Spar, link in the description. Okay.
Lorena, can you, after
Sure,
you're
hit
done with
that
that, can
like
you get the
button.
ball in the court next to us? It went over.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back. What time is it?
7:23.
7:23. Got 37 minutes left. 37 minutes.
I watched Chris Young play
Yeah.
yesterday just on YouTube.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
looks solid.
We
I
watched
think
the play
she's
too,
going to
yeah.
do really well with it.
I know. I think so,
Directing
too.
her, you know?
I had written to her to say, hey, if you want to come down early, you know, our place is open if you want to do a few games, but she couldn't do it. She was already
Yeah, I think
on
they're
her
going to
way
be
back.
good.
Yeah.
So I'm playing with a girl named Chris Young in mixed senior pro
Yeah.
in Vegas in a couple weeks. I watched her on YouTube play with Mills Miller at the Sacramento Open. Okay, let's rotate around. We played with everybody, right? So go back to the original teams, and we're going back to baseline. We're gonna play full court for 6 minutes.
Do you want these off?
Nope.
Okay.
I had to play with them all 3 rotations, and they're really hard to play with.
Okay, so
there.
Gordon, start a timer for 6 minutes.
Hang on.
Okay.
You got it? You go ahead.
Okay, so this way we don't keep track of score. We only keep track of who the server is.
Second server.
So it's second server. This takes pressure off. What a serve. So let's see if everybody does the attacks. So his goal is not to miss today. Don't miss.
First server.
Error-free pickleball. Yeah, but you had to put it.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Don't miss.
Focus.
Especially serves and returns. It's
Server.
just not even acceptable at all. Okay, that's a good drop. Good. So he's working the 4s. Excellent. That was nice. So whoever's in charge, they're both both in charge. Great bailout dink. That's one of Lisa's favorite shots.
Well done.
It had some spin and jumped away.
That was so perfect.
You set all that up.
Yeah, so once
you were
Lorena
perfect.
called that, get out of her way, yeah. And that's just one of Lisa's attack setups that she has perfected. Yo, nice. No, that was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good
So
save.
that was right, Lorena. And look it, I mean, she had this much to spare. You got a pop up. She just got lucky.
That was skill. What are you talking about? Just kidding. First server.
I hate Lisa's serve. It's so good. Okay, so you're just too slow. Yeah, didn't stop. So she ran through the shot. So Shar, that's
tough
what
with
you're
your
looking
serve.
for on this
Pushes them
this
hard
drill.
to get in behind it.
is to be stopped.
Okay.
Be stopped when they're going to hit. Be stopped. Gordon is not to miss. Lorena's just learning this all new, but she watches all the videos. So I like the soft fork to the feet. Very safe. So now we're in a dink battle. Oh, that was excellent, Gordon. So Shar was not ready.
You okay?
So what was nice about that is Gordon had shown a pattern of that same exact move, and then boom, blast to the chest. But it
okay?
was so hidden. That's high level stuff. Good job.
I hate you a little bit right now, but
It's more the embarrassment than the hurt. Oh. First 4 shots have to go in all the time. That's a Helly Spar drill. First 4. And I've adapted it a little bit. But
Yours?
Oh, first shot.
first 4 shots. So we play
You know,
6 minutes without score.
having one David out here is a lot, but 2 of them, like David and Mini-Me or whatever.
The happy one.
Oh, really? Well, are we keeping score? No?
No.
Okay. Second server.
So first 4 shots have to go in. Excellent. Soft fork to the feet. And now we're in the cat and mouse. Oh, yeah. And she puts it back in front of herself. That's smart. That keeps. So Lisa puts it back in front of yourself. I felt that you were anticipating a shot and you opened a hole. That's what it, I didn't quite see it, but that's what I felt.
Okay.
Did,
It,
on.
she put it in front of herself, and I don't know. I probably was. I saw her wind up. I tried to get back for it.
Okay.
I know she's going. When she winds up on forehand, it's going middle, but I just couldn't get there.
Okay. Yeah, you got to watch what the other person's doing, what their paddle's doing to get in the right spot before they hit the ball. Okay, first 4 shots. Excellent drop. Okay, we're in it. We're fighting. That was smart. Just a nice reset. A nice reset to a 3, keeping her back. That was good. All good. Second server. Excellent chip and charge. He hit that return and got to that line like that. That's a lot of pressure on this team to hit that third. We call that the chip and charge. That's Helly Spar, Dynamite Doubles. Links in the description.
I go.
Okay, good call, good communication. That's a good little attack because they aren't on the lines. That one. Okay, she got it. Now, yes, relax, 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 relax. Great defense.
You got it. Nice.
Just such a good rally. So now we're back in the cat and mouse. Oh!
Well done.
I feel like
So
Lorena
good.
hits those on purpose. She's the only one that's been hitting them.
So good, man.
But that,
Targets.
it takes skill to be able to hang in there.
Second serve.
Still get it. It's part of the deal. Excellent return. He missed his third. First 4 shots. Got to go in. This seems way longer than 6 minutes. Okay, that's one you do go for. That's one you don't hit
Beautiful.
soft to the feet. You got the green light to attack that ball, but it's got to go in. She almost hit the net because she stood tall. Okay, second server. Okay, play it out. Play it out. Yeah. So she
Great
popped
play.
it up, and Lisa has a good. We call that her sushi roll. She can come low to high. Okay, we'll rotate around. Get a drink. Rotate around. Yeah.
So I know that being the first 4 supposedly soft, but if he's still way back there, do I try to hit at his feet or do I just?
Oh, hit his feet. So it's typically a soft fork to the feet, but if they go out of position, you got green light, right? Yeah, because that's where the adaptation comes in. So we have a blueprint built, but we can always build a cooler house on it, depending on what we get, what they give us. Just people are trained the other way. Oh, attack that fourth, and they get poached, they get ripped on, you know. Where I train soft fork to the feet, and then I can adapt the hard shot off of that, a high percentage hard shot.
I know there's some people that like to stay backwards automatically.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you're gonna make them hit that. You're gonna put it back to their feet. And if you can go hard, so be it. Yeah. Sometimes the hard shot puts you out of position though. That's what you gotta remember. Yeah.
Because it comes back faster.
Oh, you're
Comes
gonna,
back faster and
I
then
don't
you
have to
didn't
play on
get
the
back in
dots
position
anymore?
or your partner
Wow. Dot
didn't
free.
see what was happening and
round.
they're out of position. But that's all just experience, you know. Okay, Lisa, 6 minutes.
You want this side?
Well, I think you just rolled over, so I figured.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Here we go.
I'll need to take this up.
Okay, so we're doing 6-minute drills without the score. Ah man, they got a tractor in here. It's gonna ruin my audio. Actually, this, oh shoot, I hope I didn't turn this off. Looks like it's still working. Okay, we're having Apple Watch issues. What happened? Apple Watch getting sassy. Time for a new one. Okay, let's just play.
Hang on, I got it without Siri. Hang on. I have it without
It's
Siri.
taking us 6 minutes to get to a 6-minute clock.
I
And
know.
switch.
All right, it's going.
Okay, here we are. We're on. Second server. First 4 shots have to be in. Oh, nice defense. I wouldn't have gave her a volley there.
That's terrible.
She closed. That happens all the time. You see them back, you want to keep them back. I hate that term. And then you give them the volley because they close. Once your head's down, hit it back to their feet is the key. Hit it back to their feet. That's not the first 4 shots. First 4 shots need to be in. Discipline. Discipline.
First server.
It's in for sure. Okay, it's still live. So Lorraine, you're busy talking and not playing.
No, I was busy going like this, looking to see if it was going in, and I didn't come up. Yes.
Right. You saved the shot. Now get back in the game.
I didn't know I saved it. Second server.
Oh, good attack, but then not balanced on that next one.
Yes, I did.
Right. You're gonna hit the shot. Expect that shot to come back to you fast. And come back every time. Yep, get your shield ready. So when I hit, I automatically try to get my backhand shield ready. So now we're just in the cat and mouse of the 2s and 4s. We're waiting on a setup. That was excellent. I like that deep.
Go.
Excellent. Oh, what defense. Let's save it. Now get back to that line. Work your way back. She did. Our team's in good position. Now we're back in the cat and mouse. This is.
Oh, no.
Oh! She fritzed. Fritzess. Yeah. If you're going to do that, go ahead and at least hit them in the shoulder or something. You know? She got herself off balance and just popped it up. But excellent point, though. Okay, great, Lorena. That was perfect. Attack setup, and it just worked. And it was going in, you know, if she didn't hit it, if she let it go. That was great.
Second server.
Okay, on the second server. Soft force to the feet. Oh, now Char's up, all up in her head now. Get out of your head, Char.
No, I'm not.
Well, you are now, for sure. I like to play mental games because it's going to make them stronger if they can handle it, you know. And they're so used to me just crawling up in their heads. It's going to make them tougher. Lisa's like iron now. Okay, first 4 shots. Yep, and now we're just defending.
You got it.
Okay, good try. When that ball gets floated to the kitchen, you didn't take your time at all, you know? You're rushing through it. You're living so far in the past. Get to the future. Get to the present. Actually, get to the present. We can only do what's in front of us.
Get to the future. Get to the future. I like
Yeah,
that.
get to the
that
future.
hint. First
Hey,
server.
that's probably something. Good. Good shot. Did you try to reset that or hit it hard?
I tried to get it, really.
Okay.
I didn't try to hit it hard.
Second server.
You need to just get a paddle underneath that and lift it up over the net. Start over.
It's a great shot.
I almost stepped in the kitchen just
So
to
just
step
a
in it. I said,
bad return. You're in trouble. Short return. Just stop and be ready for an attack.
Mine.
you.
For that shot, Gordon, don't. You could probably hit your drive there because it's going to bounce, hit
Bounce
high,
plenty high.
right in the zone.
We've got to work on that someday.
Yeah.
You and I.
Because you have a great drive, but it has to be at the right time. Okay, good. First 4 shots. Shar was stopped and ready. Excellent. So now we're back in the cat and mouse. Yes. Excellent.
Go.
Yeah.
What was that? Moth?
If butterfly, whatever,
Oh.
Mom, yeah.
It's like it came out of the ball. That's
So
how it
Gordon
looked.
has a pattern with lobs. Lisa has a pattern with lobs off your backhand dinks. Just remember that.
I think it's a 2 serve. Oh, isn't it your serve? Yeah. You're up. You're up.
Go,
15
play-
seconds.
Play this last point. Okay, first 4 shots, got it in. They are, good. So now, ooh,
Yeah, I know. Saw that.
it's probably, yeah. Something should attack there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
one more rotation.
I don't often drive because I am most prone to fritzing. I overhit almost every time.
Okay.
And I just have to,
I
I
think
might
'cause-
need the ball machine just to know back, because I do, if I think about it, I have sort of Andes, if I want,
Yeah.
like no backswing and just,
Yep.
where are you
I
gonna
feel if they're set up perfectly, though, you're going to hit a good drive. You probably try to drive balls that maybe aren't set up for the drive. But that one,
Yep,
usually
that
when
was set up.
somebody's going to lob serve, and especially it's going to come
I
in
mean, that was a lob return,
the
right?
front third, yeah, lob turn.
Yeah.
Then you have time to really set your feet. You
Yep.
don't have to overhit it, right?
Char went over before I did. You play
I thought
with.
I just came from there, no?
You did.
You did. Char went over.
This is
Do-
it right here.
Do you want to play on this side? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I don't care. You and I played, then you and Char. Okay, sweetie.
Okay, 6
we go.
minutes. Who's doing it?
Let's do it, yeah. Hang on, you got it or you want me to hit it?
I got it.
Second server.
Okay, so this is our last rotation. Then we'll do question answers. Yes. Oh, reset. Shar, you need to have that reset, man. Yep. Yeah, the attack was good, and then it didn't work. Now it's time to reset.
First server.
Okay, first 4 shots. They're in. She closed in front of herself, went left the attack. Sweet. So, Shar, you gave her a volley. And you got surprised by the left hand coming out, which we all do. That was awesome, Lorena. Yes, way to let that go, Shar. That is Gordon's because it's deep in the kitchen. It's deep. So she has
Oh, that's too good. Ran away from me after it dropped. There's a ball back there by your
Here.
bag.
Okay. So that's one of her shots. So
Nice shot.
When somebody has that shot and they are like 90%, you just don't give it to them. Okay, great reset. Went to an open spot. That needs to be attacked, and then that needs to be Lorena's. It was in
Nice
front
work.
of her. Lisa crawled in there. Shar, excellent. That was perfect.
Second server.
Okay, first 4 shots. Oh, you gotta be ready. Always ready. The ball's
Go.
always coming back. Oh, she reached and poked it out the back. So you can't reach and hit an attack. It's just how do you control it?
I just got done playing catch with my dad this weekend, so my leg.
You gotta be balanced.
Second server.
Okay, second server.
You.
Okay, first 4 shots have to be in. No.
Very nice. Come on.
Come on, Grasshopper. Okay, first 4 shots need to be
Yours.
in. That's discipline. First 4 shots have to be in. Discipline, people. Discipline.
Second server.
Second server. Ooh,
Go.
what a great serve. Oh. So did you think don't miss?
I was thinking about was Shar getting up there in
Okay.
front of it. It's my fault.
She got out in front of you and it got in your head, right?
I was thinking about positioning
Yeah,
and
that got in my head too.
lost the focus on the shot. Well, not her fault at all.
If somebody
I just
gets in
lost my
front of me-
focus on the shot.
She was actually, she should have been out in front in that one, I think. So I don't know. Okay, first 4 shots, gave her a volley. Yeah, you're in trouble because you gave her that volley. Should have been soft force to the feet. So you probably got caught moving, is my guess. Yeah. So one of Char's issue is she moves while the other people are hitting. She needs to be just stopped and ready. Okay, first 4 shots. Yep, they're in. Soft forward to the feet. And that's a put away. And he hit it out. Oh, it's killing me. So that's one of your errors, right? Over hitting that put away.
I know that. You don't have to tell me. You can if you want. Doesn't do any good.
Yes, coming out.
Sassy.
First server.
I got him to crack.
That was a great return.
Great return.
Big ass crack.
Here.
Big ass crack. 4 of them.
My butt is broken.
I broke my butt.
Second server.
Where's? Yes! Way to recognize that, Lorena. So she recognized the pop-up and she went go get the put away. And she didn't overhit it.
Second server.
So she is kind of moving all around. Now she stopped.
Done.
I felt Char was just moving. It's hard to hit a really good shot if you're just moving and not set. Second server. Barn door, it worked that time.
Here, take it, sweetie.
It's just very sketchy.
I know.
We're
I know.
working
Your
on
serve.
it. She knows that's an issue.
Your serve.
The barn door shot. Barn door.
Got to get those out of your head just
This
like
way.
you did there and just play what you
Instead of
got.
hitting down or forward, you hit sideways.
Yours.
Oh, a little two-hander. Drive up. Nice. Oh, yes. Oh, gave her a volley, and she just hit the right, perfect spot.
I think it's mine to get. Second server.
Good communication there. Okay. What time is it?
7:47.
Let's go. Let's go for points now. It's going to be Char and Lisa. Any questions up to this point? I think we all know what our errors are. experience. Knowing what they are is the first step. Admitting your disease. So we all know our errors. Gordon's is overhitting on putaways and just missing random shots. Char's is running through her shots in the barn door. And Lorena's just now learning the system. She's watched the videos though. Okay. It was just turned into scramble ball. Nothing you can do. Yeah. Great job. 0-0-1. So we're keeping score just to add a little bit of extra pressure. Yeah, there we go. So she got a great backhand dink. Nice. That was Lorena. She's the hunter up there in front. Oh. So excellent. Gordon, excellent. Calm. Putting pressure on her. And she probably should have bailed out, dinked it. Great, first 4 shots are in. Now we can play. Ooh. That's the curse of the compliment. I tell him how great he's doing, and then he tries to prove me wrong.
102.
Okay, 1-0-2. First 4 shots, got to be in. Yep, just too high. Just too deep, actually. Height is okay. It's too deep. Too deep. 0-1. That needs to be drove. So do you ever drive, Lorena?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of set up for a drive right there. It's coming back, weak. It's going to bounce right in the strike zone.
Do I drive?
Yeah.
0-1-2.
So she didn't stay back enough and got trapped on a good serve.
1-1-2.
I want to stay like way back there and move into my chip and charge return. Here, went for the poach, didn't happen.
Ooh,
But didn't really get back into position fast enough.
I should have left it for you.
And Lisa took advantage of it. So sometimes if you don't get it, because you don't get back in position. So your partner kind of has to hit a little softy. So that's a great little poach. So that wasn't a soft 4 to the feet. So what happens is you try to keep somebody back, and by the time you hit that shot, they've closed the distance on you. And now they got an easy volley. Okay. Stay in there. Yes. So it turned into scramble ball. Somebody gave him a volley, and then just disciplined attacks. Disciplined attacks. Everything in. Don't overhit them.
3-1-1.
Okay, 3-1-1. Okay, soft 4.
Oh, Gordon.
Hit it out. He's all up in his head right now.
Out of your head. You're thinking about 2 shots ago.
Got to get out of your head and just play. That's why we do the 2s and 4s, to try to give you something to focus on. So I like the drive drop, and she didn't get the 5th. I don't know if she was moving or not. So I got 2 cameras going. So even though you can't see them back, I'm probably going to edit this. Yep. So good job. So Lisa hit it kind of a weak put away, and just Lorena hit a harder put away. Or
1-4-1.
harder re-attack. Oh, nice down to the feet, Char. Let's see, I hope this is still working because the sun's coming out and it's going to get hot.
1-4-2.
But this is the last game. Okay, soft 4. That maybe could have been flickable. Yeah, keep that. Nice way to hang in there. Great reset. She didn't get it. She tried it. So now we're back in the cat and mouse. Oh, good little
No.
three. Yes, and it worked. I mean, that was a 2. She went to a 2, and then Lisa overcooked the 4. Great bailout dink there.
2-4-2.
Okay, 2-4-2.
Yours.
Oh, no.
Okay, just good, solid pickleball. So, Shar, could you have picked off that first one that came across? Yeah. Be her protector.
4-2-1.
So that person up there has to be the protector. And look over the middle. Moving.
Nice serve, Lisa. I don't think I did that.
Okay, 4-2-2. And then do not compound your mistakes. You make a mistake, get out of your head, reset, touch the fence, and hit a good serve. 2-4-1. Great return. Okay, she's in there. She got it. Oh, that was not there at all. That's one of her big errors, is reaching in and barn dooring it out the side. That just needs to be reset back in the kitchen or back at their feet.
Yours.
No attack there. Okay, smart little play. Hold it back in. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Umbrella, I could strap that on there.
Yeah, and that's what you need.
Okay, so I don't know if this is working or not. Does it look like it's working? I'm talking, yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so questions. Any questions? I thought everything did excellent. We know our errors. We need to focus on fixing our errors. We know what they are. Once you watch this back, you're going to see them, you know, clear as day. I think everybody did a good job, but we know that once you get good, then I go to another level. So you're never going to please me.
Well, there's always something to work
There's always something to work on because I know you guys are good enough to keep going this level. I mean, they started at 2.5s and now they're 4.0 players, you know. That's pretty good, just by discipline. So no questions? Okay, great lesson, good job. Coach David Live or pickleballdiary.com. See you, hit that like button, hit subscribe. I'm gonna edit this into a full length because I have another camera going back there. So I'll be able to switch in and out of full court to just kitchen. So that's why it was just kitchen today on this camera. That one's full court. Okay, see ya.